take a deep breath and let's get into it. What are their late night thoughts about you? Before a card even comes out, I will say I am picking up on somebody that is nervous and like getting ready, and things have to be like perfect or clean. Also on a feminine side, something about, you know, putting cream on and like being softer. Like maybe I don't know, girl, maybe you haven't been putting cream on, and maybe you're picking up on this person coming towards you, or if there's no person in your life right now, just a person coming towards you. The lights flickering, the ring light flickering was crazy. And because why the fuck would a ring light be flickering? But anyways, and yeah, and you're like, well, girl, I've been slacking on my cream, but you should be putting on cream on for your damn self. But I mean, just yeah. And I don't know, maybe just that that's just so you can know if this is your reading or not. So yeah, this person being in their head, maybe cleaning their like Two of Wands. Let's get some cards out first. My thoughts about you. So this person, if you're feeling like somebody's energy pulling on you, this person is manifesting you, right? Seven of Cups is usually like confusion or something like that, but not here. It is confusion on their side, because they are like, do I do something? Do I not do something? Oh my God, like what type of move do I make? Like they're confused about how to approach you, how to take action, because they know that you have options. And if you do not have options and you're like, bitch, I don't got no options, like my roster, I don't got no roster, my phone dry. It does not matter. You are in this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. You are shedding the old version of you. If you don't feel like you're in the Queen of Pentacles, baby, trust me, you are. Or if you don't feel like you are, then that's your advice, to get into it. Focus on yourself. Don't focus about what they got going on. Focus on your own energy. Get grounded, you know. But I don't think I'm really talking to people that ain't in that energy. I feel like I'm talking to bitches that are like focused on their money. Like, you know what? I'm just done with the emotions. I'm done trying to manifest shit that I can't control. I know I can control my energy. I know I can control, I know I can manifest better energy, clearer energy, being more grounded, being more centered, being more career focused, being more unreachable, you know, upping the self-worth on myself. My goals, my business, you know, things that are tangible. I can't control somebody else's actions. I cannot manifest somebody coming towards me. I can try, but at the end of the day, it's free will, right? So, but this person manifesting you though, and you over here manifesting other shit. So their late night thoughts about you, like tonight, like doesn't have to be whenever you see this, but like what are their late night thoughts about you? Like, yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. 10 of Cups or a guy, whatever. Ah! Look how the cards came up. This is their late night thoughts. And we got the 10 of Cups. So if you have kids, if they have kids, or even if you don't, this person sees settling down with you. This person sees more than just boyfriend, girlfriend stuff with you. But these are things that they keep hidden. And again, the nervous energy, like how do I approach, you know, I don't know. But in case you were wondering, because with the moon here, they never said it. And they could be saying it. Whether you're seeing this right now, because we're still in this Gemini full moon, super moon energy, which is about communication and expressing and confessions, and the moon is things that are hidden. But they could have also had a dream about you, like, you know, what it, and not like this, like, oh my God, fairy tale movie shit, like something, but something, you know, that would be like an everyday thing. Like, let's say you have a kid and they have a kid, and they had a dream of you guys in the mall and the kids are together, and like you're just doing basic stuff, like normal stuff, you know, going to Starbucks or whatever, but going to the fucking park, you know what I mean? But being in public is something that is like important here too, because this connection has been very hidden. This is which you ain't never really been outside with this person, to be honest with you. You know, and no judgment here, bitch, but I'm just saying, like, it's Knight of Cups. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. The reason why I say I don't like the Knight of Cups here is because it's like, sir, like, you come in, this could have been something that's been going on for like 10 months, you know, or a year. But the Knight of Cups is a confession, so I'll give them that, right? They're gonna say something, but, and I mean, okay, let me take it easy on this person a little bit, because they are gonna say something, they are gonna tell you, and I guess in a sense you kind of needed that, even though I feel like you know this shit already, right? But maybe you don't, bitch. That's why you over here looking at tarot readings on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You need a little bit of clarity. That's why we're here. And obviously they've kept it hidden, that the feelings are mutual. So they are going to confirm it for you. So that's good. But it's still not like this big confession, like, man, I want to be with you, and da-da-da. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not that confession, girl. That's like, not like fucking Noah and Allie type shit. Like, confession, like, what do you want? What do you want? Nah. But it's kind of like, you know how I feel about you. And in case you needed to know, this person be watching you. Your social media, they've been studying you, they've been watching you. They could feel like you got options. This is for the people that I'm talking about that don't got options, or maybe you do. They, based on what you post, they feel like, first of all, the shit that you're posting is confusing them. The shit that you're posting, also, if you don't have options, let's say, and you are posting some shit, like, let's say I'm ready for a vacation where it look like I'm with somebody, but you don't, but it look like I'm by myself, but I'm not, or some shit like that. Whatever you're posting, whether it's something like basic or petty like that, not petty in the sense like you trying to like get a rise out of somebody, but you know, things that, you know, what we post, we manifest, okay, on our story, because it's kind of like a little Pinterest board, like a little vision board. So point is, whatever the fuck you're posting, you're throwing people off. Not people, sorry, you're throwing this person off. I mean, it could be people, because 7 of Cups is options. So they don't know if you got options. They don't know if this is that what you want? Am I not what you want? Whatever. But they're trying to study you. They're trying to figure you out. But what they do have figured out is that you ain't really focused on them. Hence why here comes, oh, fucking Knight of Cups. Like, okay, now it's always like that, right? As long as like, you focus on yourself, and then they want to come. Like that fucking, like that Drake meme video where it's like, when I'm minding my business and the man that almost ruined my life texts me, I miss you, or some shit like that. It's giving this, that's what this is. But I will say, this is something that you manifested. This is a confession that you manifested. This is something that you're like, cough it up, boo. Like, you need to say it. Whatever, get it off your chest. Because I know you be watching. Even if you have no proof that they be watching, they be watching. You know what I'm saying? 5 of Cups. and this is why you manifested this, because you knew, like, you fumble me, you're going to regret it. And they do regret it. They regret specifically not telling you how they felt about you. They regret not seeing the connection for what it is. They regret choosing empty cups over you. Again, 7 of Cups is options. They could have been doing the same shit. They could have been like, oh, well, let me go see what if they're, you know what I'm saying? This person kind of has shiny object syndrome. You know what I mean? And they went out there and they went and looked at other options that was but, okay? Empty, not fulfilling. People that are not, I mean, you got the 10 of Cups, bitch, like, they were not fulfilling. They were empty cups. They were shallow. It was just like empty bitches. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Empty bitches. Like, why the 5 of Cups? Like, I mean, obviously that's part of the confession, but the regret. For some of you, this person could have blocked you. I don't know, maybe you was emotional, I don't know, but they regret, part of their regret is blocking you. If they didn't physically block you, it could have been that they blocked the connection, right? That's like the most obvious shit right here, right? With 7 of Wands. They blocked the spiritual messages. They blocked like the synchronicity, like they blocked everything. Like if they just chopped it up like, oh, that's a coincidence, or that, like, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't give you your flowers, and they regret that. And they poured, or if not poured, they seeked elsewhere, and they regret that. They regret blocking the intuitive nudges and like the spiritual aspect of this. Maybe this person is not, you know, a spiritual person. Maybe they don't believe in it. Maybe they're just like, oh, whatever. Maybe every time they was about to text you, it was like 1111, and then they're like, whatever, that don't mean shit. Or maybe you posted something because they be watching, right? And you don't know that they be watching. Let's say you post, I don't know, let's say you post something with a crystal ball, right? And then later on that night, or, you know, maybe even that same week, they're chilling with their homeboys, and their homeboys are listening, put on a song, and the song's like, this bitch, some, I love her, she witchy, da, 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 with a crystal ball, or something like that. You know what I mean? And then, like, they just blocked those things, and they didn't give you your flowers for that. They didn't, not even you, they didn't give the connection. Yeah, I don't like that. So then, yeah. Person actually was extremely, not only, I mean, I said I don't like that, but not only were they heartbroken about the choices that they made in the connection, but they also, the choices that they made in the connection were because their heart chakra was blocked. You know, we have a 3 of Swords with the 7 of Cups, and that also ties into the fact that they didn't give the connection and you your flowers, girl, because you were making changes in them, and they kind of looked at like, oh, it's too good to be true. It's like, oh, it's just a fucking rainbow. What, a rainbow doesn't mean shit. Like, sir, it is not common to see a rainbow all the time. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that you knew that already. This person has abandonment wounds. This person also has this thing where, let me leave them before they leave me. This person could be, you know, guys, we all can't be avoidant, but this person could have avoidant tendencies, which confirms, which affirms their own fear, and they break their own heart because of the shit that they do. And then they you know, I don't know how I'm trying to say it, but they leave you out in the cold. They block love, and then they're like, you see how nothing works out? I just don't have good luck in love. See, I always just get my heart broken. I never get what I want. I never, or whatever. So that's what they're gonna say. That's part of their confession. I regret what I did. You know, I was blocking it because, you know what I'm saying, I'm afraid of opening up my heart and then being left. I'm still, my heart was blocked from, you know, other shit. Like, it could be childhood trauma, it could be a whole bunch of shit, just what other people did. With the Five of Cups, it could also be what happened in the past. You know, this person could have been cheated on. The Tower in reverse. This is not something that they're not unaware of. You know what I mean? It's right in front of us. The Five of Wands. Yeah, this person knew something was different about you, because you stirred up like chaotic feelings and desire inside, you know? Like, they tried to control the Tower. You are the Tower. They tried to take control of the Tower. You coming in and like changing everything, you know, and it could have came off as narcissistic, but it's because they felt very out of control, and it felt chaotic to them, because, you know, if you're dealing with somebody that has, you know, a blocked heart chakra, but abandonment wounds, and, you know, or avoidant attachment style, whatever, it literally fucks with their nervous system. You know what I mean? Like, Two of Cups, like this type of energy, it fucks with their nervous system. So they tried their best to stop that. You know what I mean? And they knew it the moment, like they knew it. Like, I gotta control myself with this person. And they also tried to conquer you. I don't know what's up with that. Why is this part of Nine of Wands in reverse? I was going to say, why is this part of their late night thoughts of you? Because this person's going to tell you their past. They're going to tell you, they're going to open up, you know? Nine of Wands and Seven of Wands, like, those are like one of the two of the most guarded fucking cards in tarot. You know what I mean? So this person's going to tell you things that you've already peeped about them, but it's a big step. And how is all of that going to be? These are their late night thoughts about you, but is this going to be included in the Knight of Cups? Because this doesn't seem like some Knight of Cups is like not a big confession. It's like, you know. I love that. I fucking love that. I'm not gonna lie, I do love that. Ending with the Seven of Swords. I feel like they say it without saying it. I feel like they do have a confession here where they, you know, let you know that the feeling's mutual, but I feel like they say, okay, so when this person comes and talks to you, they're gonna tell you a lot in very sneaky ways, right? Very coded. They're not gonna give you this confession, like this super self-aware confession, like, you know, when I first saw you, you know, my nervous system, and, you know, not the fucking words that we've been talking about here. You know what I mean? But in their own immature, I'm sorry to say it like that, in their own immature, almost a little manipulative way. And I won't say manipulative, but kind of just like, you know how like, you know, the magician, like they're just gonna tell you in a way where it just, I say sneaky because just pay attention to what they're saying. You don't have to decode it, you know, right then and there, but if you walk away from this conversation and you think that they didn't tell you all the shit that we're talking about here, I would take a retake and think about everything that they said, and you'll see that there was more being said even with the little bit that they said, if that makes sense, you know. And I would be very quiet and allow moments of silence to be able to, so that way you can hear more. Like, I wouldn't say ask questions, you know, I would just say, just let this person talk, even if it seems like it's not a lot. They're confessing a lot of shit. They're not gonna sit there and say, you know, I feel like I've known you from a past life, but they're gonna say it, but they're not gonna say those words. That's an example. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you like this reading, and I'll see you next time.